Hi everyone, I'm Claudia
And I'm Faye.
and we're here today because it's Mental Health Awareness Day. Every year, 1 in 4 adults along with 1 in 10 children will struggle with their mental health. Do you think it's important to discuss mental health?
Absolutely, yeah. I think not enough people do discuss how they're feeling and if they're struggling, and it's as important as physical health to maintain good mental health.
Yeah, it's definitely come a long way. I think more people do, but I still think that it's not enough.
No, I think there's been a big stigma around expressing how you're feeling and how your mental health is, and a lot more people are joining the conversation about how important it is to look after your mental health, but it's still in its infancy in terms of being as out there as physical health, and making sure that you're physically fit.
So I think a really big part of mental health is social media and how that connects, and I think so many people that I've experienced, look at pictures and they think that someone's life is perfect. In reality, that's not true.
No, that's right. And you can judge yourself based on what you see online, and that's quite a tough bar to set for yourself, I think. And everybody wants to be, or everybody needs to strive to be the best version of them that they can be, or the best person that they can be. And judging yourself against someone else is really hard, actually, especially for young people. It's important to appreciate that it's that person's representation of how they want to be seen at that time on social media.
Yeah, and there's definitely, you've got filters now. You've got Snapchat, Instagram, all have filters, and then obviously you have Photoshop as well, where you can just change how you look completely.
Yeah.
So what would you say to a young person that's putting up pictures and they're feeling really self-conscious, so they always put on filters? Do you have any tips for them?
I probably was that person. If we'd have had social media when I was a lot younger, I'm not sure how I would have, managed it for myself. But I think it is, it is easy to put filters and, tweak pictures. But at the same time, I think you're not representing yourself and not doing yourself justice. I think everybody has their own look, and I think you should embrace that.
Yeah, definitely.
It's all very well to do, a nice little bit of Photoshop in your picture, but at the same time, your friends know you and love you, and your family, and for you, you should be proud of what you look like and who you are.
Yeah.
I think
if a young person came to you and they were really upset and they're a bit anxious about what they were seeing on social media, and they were, feeling that they weren't good enough.
I'd say everyone's different. Some people have blue eyes, some people have brown eyes, some people are tall, some people are shorter, everybody's different, and what makes you different is what makes you unique, and what makes everybody special and what makes everybody them. If everybody looked the same, it would be a very boring world. So I think it's sad that there's so much pressure for young people to look a certain way, and people in general to look a certain way, and I think being able to embrace your difference and be who you want to be. Looking at people's pictures online shouldn't make you feel sad. It should make you think, okay, they wear their shoes like that, or they wear those leggings, or they wear those jeans, or they wear their hair up in this particular way. Well, if you want to emulate that, then that's great, but don't feel under pressure that you should be that person and have as amazing a life as them, because actually your life is amazing because it's your life.
Yeah. Have you got any tips for anyone that's watching this and they've struggled with their mental health, or they struggle with being online?
Follow accounts that make you feel happy. Follow accounts that inspire you. If an account makes you feel bad, unfollow.
Yeah.
Don't put yourself through that every time you go online, seeing the same account that makes you feel bad.
Yeah.
Accounts should make you feel happy and positive.
I think another one, if you're feeling really down or if you're feeling anxious, to seek support as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know,
Talk to
whether that's a
someone.
friend, family, or professional.
Yeah, definitely. And if it is because of social media, talk to someone about that as well. I've seen this and it made me feel this. And that's okay. It's actually it's positive to say how something makes you feel, because then you can talk about how it makes you feel and why it makes you feel like that. And actually looking at what makes you feel that way is good, because maybe you can, like we were saying, you know, unfollow accounts that don't make you feel good, find accounts that make you feel good and give you things that you're interested in and inspire you and are positive, rather than the ones that make you feel sad about yourself and sad about life, really.
Thank you so much for watching, and let us know in the comments if you have any tips and what tips have worked for you.
And make sure if you're struggling, don't struggle alone.